And when he called me that name, again, I don't remember what happened. We didn't get into an argument. There was no bad energy.
What did you say to him?
When he called me the bitch, I kind of stopped. I stopped talking. And then I told him, you're not going to call me out of my name. I'm not going to stand for this. I'm going to leave you. Well, he laughed it off. It was a joke. Oh, I'm joking. Ha ha. And so I kind of stopped, and then I just accepted it. He was joking, whatever, and stayed.
And then how did the control start? Because, you know, looking back, you can see now how it kind of gradually started to go. How did the control start?
The control started with him controlling my social media accounts. It was not liking my, who was on my social media, mainly males. It could have been family, males, co-workers, anything of the above. He did not like that. He felt I was being inappropriate because I would make a post and, someone would like it that was a male. So he wanted me to delete my social media. And then he also wanted the passwords to make sure I wasn't still sneaking on social media and vice versa.
And so did you delete it?
I did. I deleted it, gave him the password so he would check it periodically.
And I understand you had to report where you were going?
Yes, I had to report where I was going, again, with my family, friends. One thing, for instance, my grandpa got sick with cancer.
It's okay.
My grandpa got sick with cancer, and I wasn't able to see my grandpa a lot. I saw him like once, maybe 3 weeks before he died, and then the last time I saw him, he was going to a hospice, and he died the same night. Oh my God. I'm sorry. I hate this.
He took so much from you.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm sorry. After my grandpa died, he didn't want me to go to the funeral. He felt that he felt I deserved not to go. And I would feel what he felt, because he had lost his mom years before. I was able to go to the funeral, but even when I was at the funeral, he still texted me. Oh my God. Sorry, I hate this story.
How did you explain in your mind what was happening as it was happening?
I felt I deserved it. I blame myself. I truly believe that I was the root cause of the abuse that I was enduring. I felt that.
So he convinced you that you were worthless.
Yes, he convinced me that.
You were a bitch and that you didn't deserve to be happy or eat the things that you wanted. And it sounds like he completely brainwashed you.
Yes, yeah, he had me believing that I deserved it because I didn't say good morning, or I didn't cook something he liked, or I didn't dress a certain way. So yeah, I convinced myself that I was everything he said, a bitch, worthless, just you name it, I agreed.
You must have felt so isolated.
Oh God, I felt alone. I felt confused. I felt like I had no support, because one thing he did was he connected with my mom. The boy next door. Oh, he could, put the clothes on and talk. So I felt like I couldn't even go to my own mom, because he would go behind my back and go to her and spin the entire story.
Did anybody know?
Nobody knew. Nobody knew until I finally had enough. And that's when I eventually did call my mom. But no one speculated anything, because he knew how to keep me isolated. And again, he knew how to spin the story to my mom, so that when I would go to her, he had already chalked up his own scenario.
So when did it get physical?
It got physical about 2 years in. We had just moved in together. Mm-hmm. And so about 2 weeks after we moved in together, he had went through my phone. He would go through my phone a lot. And he saw I had been texting another guy. He got really upset, confronted me about it. When I admitted to it, God.
Oh, man.
Yeah. When he confronted me about it, he slapped me. And I fell. He made me stand back up. He told me to stand up. When I stood up, oh my God. Okay, when I stood up again, he slapped me. And when he slapped me this time, he slapped me even harder to the point where he broke my earring, my head flew against the wall, and my contacts flew out of my eyes.
That's how hard he hit you?
Yeah. And then he busted the blood vessel in my eye. Pulled my hair. He, oh, God, it's like I'm right there. Okay. Pulled my hair. He choked me, slammed me up against the wall, spit in my face. Oh my God.
A sip of water?
Yeah. He just slapped me, and then after he spit in my face and shoved me against the wall, he left me alone for that particular day. Sorry, it's just so much.
You got this. I'm gonna give you a moment, okay? You got this.
Yes.
But I'm gonna give you a moment.
Okay.
Up next, her harrowing description of the night she got away. We'll be right back.
Ugly and worthless. He was also very controlling. He even controlled what I ate. I lost 30 pounds.
That was Sasha, who describes her life with her ex as a living hell. He controlled every aspect of her life, her social media, whether or not she could see her family, and it also got violent. So what was the final straw that made you say, I got to get out of here?
The final straw, I was at work, and he was texting and calling me, trying to get in contact with me. I'm working. So he starts texting me very threatening messages. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to hurt you. I mean, these messages were very, very violent. And I was sitting at my desk, and I couldn't even think. I couldn't even see straight. And so I started crying. I went, grabbed my phone, went in the hallway, and I called my mom. And I was trying to be, like, real calm about it when I called her, and she asked me, did he hit you? And I couldn't even lie. I paused, and I just started crying. And I told her, I was like, yeah, he's hitting me. And my mom just, I think hearing my mom, she gasped, because she was just so in shock, because she just felt like, did she do something wrong? And she just was like, you're coming home. When you get off work, you're coming home.